What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, likes, comments, feedback. Thank you so much. It's greatly and genuinely appreciated. How's everybody out there doing, man? Hopefully, everybody's having a good weekend. It's raining, cold, ain't nothing much going on. Just wanted to decide on do a quick little live. I know I did a live in a minute, so do a quick little live, see what's going on. Let people give people an update on what's going on. And well, received a letter through the mail from the court's office, and I guess it's set for pretrial next month. Uh, Next month we got it's scheduled for pretrial. We'll see what we'll get out of it, what the outcome be. That's all we can do, man. Right. That's all we can do, man. All we can do is just let nature take its course, uh, and let the courts decide if I've been wronged or not. What's going on, God soldier? How you been, man? Hopefully everything's good on your side of town, man. We just we almost there, man. See the outcome of what takes place, what happens. Who knows, man? You know, I might be in the wrong, or I might be in the right. Who knows? All right, so we're gonna have to let the courts decide. Uh, so everybody, heads up, pre-trial next month around November. I'm not gonna give the date. It's November. It's I say exactly about a month from now. Well, we'll have the pre-trial. I don't have to. I don't have to submit nothing, right? I don't have to uh, ask for any discoveries. They're the ones that are going to need the discoveries, right? Because they're going to see what I have on suing them. So we'll see the outcome of that, man. What you be thinking about the old Trump blowing up the Venezuelans, man? There's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. That little court shit for me. The way I see it, man, I should win it. There shouldn't be no. But that's everybody's right, man. They got to have some kind of arguments tomorrow or Monday. I'm gonna go see what they filed, what they answered, because uh, they're supposed to send me a copy as well. Because if he answered it to the courts, then he should have sent me a copy as well, right? But since he didn't send me a copy, I'm gonna have to go to the courts and go read his answers, go see what he said, right? I just received today, Saturday, so Monday I'll go see what he submitted, what his answers were, and because he's supposed to send me a copy, man. He's supposed to send me a copy, but I didn't receive a copy. He answered the courts, but you're supposed to answer the courts and send me a copy as well. But since he didn't send me a copy, I got to go to the courts on Monday and see what he replied to his answers. And let's see. I'm kind of interested on how can somebody defend on themselves when they're 100% inaccurate? How can you defend yourself? You know, what kind of argument do you have when you're 100% wrong? How you doing, Crime Case Chronicles? That's what I wanted. That's what I want to read, man. I want to read the answer. I want to read what. How can you defend? That's like me defending. That's like me trying to defend myself against lies. I was never going to win, but I want to see what's his defense to the truth. How is he going to? How is he going to be able to defend himself from the truth? That's what I'm intrigued at. That's what I want to know. What were the answers? Like what was his replies to my lawsuit? He sent it to the courts, but he didn't send me a copy, right? So now I gotta go to Monday, go to the courts and see what he submitted. But the courthouse is only like 5 minutes away from it's like a 5 minute drive from my house. So I'm kind of interested in what in my state, God Soldier, it's in Texas, baby. It's in Texas. We're gonna get some Texas justice around here, man. And Texas is not too kind to outsiders, man, that come in here and harm and defame their Texans. It's gonna be in my court. It's gonna be in my backyard, man. I don't know how he's gonna do it on pre-trial or I hope I hope he got an attorney, man. Right. I hope he has an attorney, somebody to guide him and make him understand that what he did was in the wrong, and he's going to be held liable 100%. I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing. I need to go see God Soldier because you have to show up, man. I don't. I'm gonna have to call Monday. I'm gonna have to go up there, man. Because like I said, he answered the complaint, but he didn't send me a copy of it. So I have to go to the courts now and populate to see what he submitted. I don't know. I've never been in civil. I've never been in civil cases, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, man. They got some kind of a Zoom or something that they'll make it happen, man. They'll make it happen. They'll make they'll modify it or. But the thing is, it's going to be kind of hard, man. Uh, to defend yourself from the truth, right? It's like there's no when you're guilty, man. Right? There's no possibility of a loophole, right? I have all the documents to back up my place. I have everything. You can sit there, people can sit there and say, "Oh man, it was him," and so no, no. Yeah, it sucks, guys. So man, that's the only way I'm gonna get my retributions, man. That's the only way. As a street dude, man, I hate running to the cops, really, right, to handle my business. But I can't be a crash out, man. I can't crash out over social media. Even through that's what they wanted me to do. Right? They wanted me to crash out so bad. But I'm not, man. So my only way of getting justice is letting the law handle it, man. Right? I know everything that he said, I can prove he was wrong. Everything. There's nothing that he said that he was accurate about. The only thing that he was accurate about is where he posted my address. That's about the only accuracy that he had. And everything he said and did, posted my address was the most accurate thing he did. Everything else is hearsay, right? Nobody knows me from my city, man. Right? Nobody knows me. People can say what's going on. Nah, man. I think it was the. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about Judge Jay. I don't know these guys. I'm just concerned about Dante Lamar Bell because that's the first time I heard it. Right? I don't know where he heard it from or who gave him the information, and I don't care. Right? All I care is that first time I heard it was from Dante Lamar Bell. I don't care. Right? It's his job and responsibility as a content creator and a journalist to fact check. Right? If I hear something from Susie that refers to Joe Blow, and I say it, I'm the one that's held responsible. I'm the one. There's the update. Sourceby, this is the update. Check it out, bro. This is the update we got going on, man. We got the pre-trial hearing coming up next month. Right. We got the pre-trial hearing coming up. Exactly. They all piggybacked. They all piggybacked off of him. That's what I got, right? They all piggybacked off of him. Why shouldn't they, right? It's like he's the one with the 150,000 subscribers. Everybody else has 20, 50, 100, 200 subscribers. Who is following who? I would say that people are tuning in more to the giant content creator and piggybacking off of their story. That's what happened. That's my personal experience, and that's what I'm going through. Right? I've had to block so many people, man. I've had to block people left and right. The person, to my knowledge, that started it, the first time that I ever heard it was from Dante Lamar Bell. Then I started hearing it from all these other characters that I don't even know their names. Right? I don't know who Just Jay. Just Jay is just a fucking screen name. I can't put a face to the name. These are just screen names. But I know the content creator. When I reached out to him, that was my biggest mistake, was reaching out to the dude. So we go to pre-trial, man. Yeah, they do, man. They do, but the only way, and this is the only way Mark's gonna go to jail, man, or get Brad Lucas is gonna have to step up. That's the only way. That's the only way, man. But I think Brad Lucas got skeletons of his own in his closet right now. Ain't no telling what the fuck he's been doing. Uh, right. Ain't no telling. There's not too many people. He did. He did crime. See, I'm glad. See you right on it, Crime Case Chronicle. Yep, you right about that. What's going on, RG6? Chilling, man. Uh, I'm gonna tell you how bad my mental health is, man, with this shit. Right. I'm gonna tell you how bad my mental health is. All week long, I've been doing good, man. Right. You can hear it in my voice, right? You can hear my voice is kind of like a shaky and uh my heart's beating fast. Uh and you know what that is? And you know why that is? Something as simple as receiving the letter from the courthouse on this matter, right? Receiving the simple letter of saying, "Hey, pre-trial's coming up for this matter." My anxiety skyrocketed, man. Right. To where I had to get on here and do a quick little video and try to vent and try to let this anxiety out of my body. Right. It sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Right. I feel like I'm about to do a fucking crime, man. Right. I got butterflies in my stomach. My heart's beating. My palms are sweating. Uh, it actually feels like I'm gonna do a fucking crime, man. That's how this cocksucker has fucked up my mental health, right? That a simple letter pertaining to this matter gets me so fucking worked up, man. Right? I only feel this type of way when I'm about to do a crime, man. Or I'm about to do something that's not right, right? Break the law. I shouldn't have to be feeling this way, man. I shouldn't have. What's going on, Texas? You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to be. It's bad enough, man. I have to deal with my own psychological demons, man. Right? I don't need this character. Now I can understand how Brad uh would have felt receiving those letters from Mark. It's traumatizing, man. It's either it gets me to the point of flight or fight. Right? I never ran, so I have no choice but to fight. Uh, so I need to vent it out, man, before my anxiety turns into fucking anger, and anger, uh, I'd rather just deal with it, man, and tell you the truth uh, on how this has affected me for over a year. I think, I've never been shot, man. I've never been stabbed, but I think if you would have tell me one of the two, I think I would have preferred to either get stabbed or shot instead of being dealing with this uh psychological warfare, man. Right? The psychological warfare of plotting and deceiving, and then not doing nothing about it. Right? It's like you're plotting and scheming, and you're getting to the point of, okay, now it's time to execute, but nobody's doing no execution. Nobody's doing nothing. So it defeats the purpose of getting yourself worked up, But those are the struggles of people, man. People that suffer from mental health, man. Those are the struggles. It's bad enough, man, that people that suffer from mental health, yes, we brought it upon ourselves, right? By living the life we live, putting ourselves in situations that maybe we shouldn't have been doing from the beginning, right? Whatever it is. Some self-indulging in barbiturates and shit that you're not supposed to, acid or LSD, uh, playing with your mind. And these are the effects, right? I mean, uh, trauma. We all live with our own fucking demons, man. So we don't need other people to come in here and start, putting jackets or putting more demons in you. If you're already battling with your own. And if this shit was true, there's no point of getting mad about the truth. But like I said, man, the only thing that dude was 100% right was my address. That's the only thing he had 100% right. Everything else is fucking bullshit. Right? And I can paint it to the picture that it's not just a one-time attempt. No, man. I have all my fucking defensive videos. I have all my videos of me being defensive on this matter. So it's not just like it was a one and done type of deal. No, these guys were going at it for hours and hours, days and days, attacking me, calling me out of my name, telling me to apologize to my baby mama, to apologize to my kid. No, what you need to do is apologize to my family. All right? That's what you need to do. But it's all gonna come to the light, man. You know what? Like I said, man, if I was wrong, and the courts feel that I was wrong, then it is what it is. But like I said, I can prove everything to the 100%. I'm not gonna waste these courts' times. Do you know how these Texas courts work, man? That if you're guilty and you fuck up their time, they're gonna throw the book at you. You taking up the court's time and you trying to make the courts look like an idiot, right? The court are going to be like, man, this is not fucking social media here where you can go in here and you can try to manipulate and tell the people the story that you want. No. It seems like a clean cut case of defamation. And I can prove everything, man. So we got the pretrial coming up, man. We got the pretrial. I will submit during the pretrial. I will submit all the discoveries I have. I've already submitted about 125 pages of screenshots, text messages, emails. All right. That paints a clear picture of malice and intentions of causing me harm. So I will submit all the audio and the video. So hopefully you or your attorney, I highly recommend you get an attorney, man, because if you're going to go through the motions, I don't need an attorney really in reality, right? I don't need an attorney. I'm not the one defending. I'm not the defending. I don't have to defend myself, right? I'm bringing all the facts. If I'm bringing all the facts, it's for you that's defending yourself, not me. I don't need an attorney. I don't. Because I'm bringing nothing but facts to the table. I don't need an attorney to manipulate nothing that is black and white. I don't need an attorney to interpret me or something that's already set in stone. This is not YouTube. The courts is not YouTube. It's not your kangaroo court, right? It's not. It's not going to be a setting to where you're the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Real life doesn't work that way. We have legal systems to where the legal system just cares about facts and the truth. That's all they care about. And if you can prove the facts, the truth, then you have nothing to worry about. Right? I don't have nothing to worry about. Like I'm not defending myself against any truth. I'm defending myself against nothing but lies. And I have the honest facts and the truth. So just a little quick update, man. Just to let y'all know I'm still here. We're still going through the motions. It's set for pre-trial next month in exactly 1 month. Texas moves quick. That's one thing about Texas, man. Texas moves quick. I told you I was going to give you that Texas swift justice. Oh, it takes a long time. No, not in Texas. Maybe in Michigan, in Detroit, but not in the great state of Texas, man. It's a Republican state. It's a red state. They get things done. You break the law, you pay the consequences. All right. Listen, read that sign. Don't mess with Texas. Adhere. Take it to heart. Things in Texas are built different. We built different, man. But y'all have a good one, man. I just honestly, man, real quick, I just had like a panic attack, man. Right. Something simple as reading a letter from the courthouse notifying me that I got a court date pre-trial, right? It gave me anxiety, man. Almost like if I was the fucking criminal about to pay like I gotta go pay the piper, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, fuck. And then I gotta calm down and start talking and venting and like you ain't the one that got to pay the piper, man. So calm down. Right? Calm down. But it's kind of hard, man. It's it's hard, man. Especially when you have mental health, man. I'm not gonna lie, I have fucking mental health issues, man. I'm not. Am I proud of it? No. But am I realistic? I'm realistic. So I'm not gonna be taking these fucking these medications, man. You know, I don't like turning into a zombie, man, with these psychotic medications that they give you. I'd rather try to work it out naturally, man. By talking it out and then uh, expressing my feelings, man, instead of them keeping them bottled up to where I say something wrong or I do something wrong. So it's like we'll just see the outcome of it, man. You know what I mean? We'll see the outcome of it, man. You know, I'm tired of I'm tired of how can I say, man, of feeling anxiety, man. You know, because not only does it affect me, man, it affects the people that are around me, man. Right? Because right now I just come out from from having a good time with my and I come and I get the mail and right away my wife sees my body language, my expression. She already knows me, right? She already knows. She sees how I can change from at a drop of a hat, a blink of an eye. I'm smiling one, next I'm fucking mad. So it's she knows me, right? So it affects everybody, man. And it sucks uh that this piece of shit is able to like make me feel that type of way. But it's not like a emotion, but it's more like a fucking like uh I can't get my due, right? So if I can't get my due that I want, it's like it's eating me alive. You know what I mean? So my only other resolution that I can do is the legal way. That's my only resolution. So it's almost like how an animal in the zoo feels. You know what I mean, man? When the animal in the zoo's just people are looking at them, mocking them, clowning them, but not knowing that if they were in the fucking wilderness, it would be totally completely different, right? The outcome would be completely totally different. But since this the scenario and the settings are, you know, thousands of miles away, it gives people the courage and the audacity, the security blanket of being able to be so disrespectful to people, man. That's the thing that social media has given people a security blanket, man. To be so hateful and disrespectful and not face any kind of pushback. Because the first time you push back, it's considered you're considered a crash out, right? But people can push upon you all they want, but as soon as you push back, you're the crash out, right? Back in my days, somebody pushed up on you, you handle business, man. You handle business. That's what it was called. But now it's called it. Now people can push your buttons all they fucking want, and since you can't compose yourself and you can't restrain yourself, you're the crash out. Back in my days, when somebody pushed up on you, you handled your business, and that was it, man. You weren't considered no crash out. But now it is. They laugh at you. Oh, you should have got offline. Why does everybody have to be the one running away from the problems instead of facing them? I would never tell anybody anything on social media that I wouldn't tell you to your face. Because I know the consequences, right? I know if I call you a bitch or a hoe, next time you see me, it's on. Man, y'all have a good one, man.